The odds are stacked against... Actually, this matchup is a pretty interesting one. Duck Hunt has a lot of range and a lot of, like, just sneaketry going on, but Marth here has the tipper, plus Mr. Fail is known to make a heavy amount of comebacks onto that. We have, starting off with a match, just kind of each of both kind of camping out near the ledge, trying to do things. And by that I mean keep them out. We see the Weasel going in for a couple builds pressure and almost NSD, but those magnet hands will save them. You see, trying to keep up that pressure on that ledge here, but trying to come back to the center of the stage. I commentate again. But we have both players evenly matching up. And for those who are not watching, remember that... No, just remember that. And it is time for more commentary on this match. Am I right? Jerry, I'm right. I don't know, and don't give me that look. It's... Game's getting closer. Watch out, trying to do some setup with the can. However, it was the other way. Weasel slowly trying to make his way to take that stock, but it's anyone's game though with an F smash from Marth. The game could end in the first stock being taken back. Ooh, following up though with that neutral air off stage. Solid aerials by. Ooh, getting kicked the can back there. That's a can that I would not want to eat. Although beans are delicious for those of you who are chefs at home. Don't look at me, Jerry. How? Don't stop. We have this. We've got this. We slowly see Mr. Fail creeping up, racking up as much damage as he can before the inevitable stock taken. Doing fairly well though, but that grab is going to add on to the damage. Ooh, a nice spike back. He thought the can of beans was gonna hit him, but nope. Ooh, did he extend the hitbox right there? I think so. There. But don't worry, Mr. Fail still in the lead in this matchup. Ends up slowly again making his way downtown, walking fast, feeling homebound. I'm being told by our sponsor to knock it off with the wonderful references. However, though, speaking of references, we see the Dalmatian dog here, reminiscent of a popular Disney movie. We now just need 100 more of them. And speaking of 100, that's almost where his percent is. We see a nice neutral game being played by Mr. Fail, trying to just kind of get in, but slowly taking damage from the massive amount of projectiles that Duck Hunt is capable of. Anyway, he's trying to lower his percent while still trying to get there. One solid tipper will be enough to close the set. But then again, though, he needs to be very careful and play it safe. A lot of footsies going on, a lot of neutral being a thing. And it's anyone's game at this point, actually. Still having a solid... It's all there, but that forward air is not going to be enough to take it. Ooh, but that forward air is following him off the ledge. Mr. Fail takes the first game against the Weasel. This is a match for the ages. And as we start this next matchup, ooh, we see the Weasel switching to Sheik. Clearly someone has understood the value of not playing Duck Hunt, and by that I mean he felt like he needed a change. So we Sheik, a much better matchup against Marth than Duck Hunt would have, just by pure tier and pure speed and fastball and precision. Now we do have Mr. Fail with a little bit of knowledge of Sheik going on, and he is someone who can deal with that. All he needs to do is just play it safe, play it patient, and slowly make his way into getting those tippers. Here's on that one. On top of that, now, however, though, with the Weasel, he has a lot of experience playing Sheik. We do have a lot of pressure being put on him, both with projectile and just with pure speed. But Mr. Fail following it up nice though with a lot of just kind of playing in the neutral, and that's something we need to remember. He's playing very patient, playing very smart, trying to get his way there too, but the Weasel knows exactly what to do. So this match is neck and neck, honestly, right now. He's doing both players are doing an equally amount of good job on this stream. Here we are. On the stream. Sorry, distracted. But anyways, both players there. We do see Mr. Fail, having the percent lead, and it can kill at any moment. Just one little tipper, and that would be enough. Sheik's gonna have a little bit of a hard time killing, but again, we have projectiles, we have the pressure. That is the forte and the overall thing. Ooh, and we're gonna have an SD from the Weasel coming in on this. Mr. Fail just needs to rack up as much damage as he possibly can, using that rage, staying in the neutral, and winning, and taking as much as he can before he's got. But that's going to be a sour spot that almost looked bad for Mr. Fail. The game very well maybe evened up though, putting on that solid edge guard from the Weasel coming up, but it's not going to be enough. Now getting in kill percentage to where she can take that next stop. Mr. Fail has to play extremely safe if he wants to continue this matchup and continue his lead that he has. That forward tilt not going to make it, but again, still going to be a thing though. However, both players is playing in the neutral, both players being very safe, like I said. Like I said, we see Sheik and Marth, the dynamic duo, and by that I mean I ran out of things to say. 194 though, maximum rage. Could a tipper from this of a forward smash be enough? But what's not enough is that forward tilt. Forward tilt here. Alright, now that up air is going to be enough to take it. Mr. Fail's stock still in the percent lead. Mr. Fail is 100% going to be able to do it, but Sheik is very good at making up that percent. He's playing incredibly patient if he wants to close out this set. Mr. Fail here, having a lot of experience against playing the Weasel, will be able to does know kind of the ins and outs on what he needs to do. Yet. However, though, he is going to close out that. The Weasel is going to close out that stock and move on to game 3. 1-1, the Mr. Fail versus the Weasel. Who is going to win? And now a word from our sponsor. Our sponsor has just given me a look. Therefore, there'll be no more words from our sponsor. So, alright, round 3 with Mr. Fail versus the Weasel, Sheik and Marth. Still both sides choosing to say the same character. Stay the same character. Fuck my speech. But here we are. We have Sheik just doing the general Sheik things, going in, going out. Now racking up as much damage as possible, but we do see Mr. Fail slowly approaching and trying to keep in, playing that neutral game, trying to opt towards center stage for the most part of it. Getting out with a lot of those up Bs, definitely need to be careful on that though. On that, both players still just fighting for that neutral area, kind of keeping the pressure on each other, racking up damage. However, the one with kill potential right now is going to be Mr. Fail. Ooh, that down throw into that tipper up air, almost killed, but not enough. One more of those might just do the job. All right, is still racking up those the damage here. Both players, Mr. Fail being edge guarded by both players there. Ooh, but Mr. Fail. Both players, this is a really tight match, actually, really close. Mr. Fail and the Weasel. Mr. Fail, we see him trying to fish out for those forward air tippers, but it's not going to be enough, and neither is that up air from the Weasel. Both players playing very safe, very careful, fighting for control, and we are going to see, no, we are not going to see that first kill from that Dancing Blade. Just playing in the neutral, seeing what's going on, happening out. Both players trying to get into that mode, into those kill percentages right there. Very easy, something to do. The percent is very much the same. We do see an edge guard from the Weasel, but I think Mr. Fail is able to make it back onto stage. On the stage here, but still one more. Both players are getting into the kill percentage. Ooh, and that is going to be the first stock taken by the Weasel through a neutral air. There on that one. But it is still anybody's game. Mr. Fail needs to close out that stock real quick if he wants a chance, if he wants a better chance to win. An up throw, forward smash, any neutral will be enough to close him out. Now, Weasel's job here is to just get as much percent as he can, if he can secure the kill, of course. But that is what the whole second stock is for most of the time in these situations. We do have here now. Weasel's just slowly keeping him out. No, it's slowly this good, like keeping him out in such a great way. Great way. That is a great idea. I've just been given a message from RTO that I can move chairs on that one. But the match is, ooh, and Mr. Fail is going to close out that first stock from the Weasel. Still a little bit behind, but it is still anybody's game with this one. Those rage tippers are very dangerous, as we know. And Doan, Marth Sheik here, like we have a wonderful opportunity, but again, Mr. Fail is being seduced by the pressure.
What? It smells like fish. Yeah, I know, it always does. I promise.
Ladies and gentlemen, Style Circadian does not condone drugs. Drugs are bad. But they smell great. Ooh, and that is going to be the set. Mr. Fail getting so close to taking down the Weasel. 2-1. We'll move on to the next set in winner's quarters.
Nah, alright. Can I get you to play your loser side?
No. That's fine.